Yo, two videos back to back. Can you believe it? I can't either. It's 2025 and I'm locked in. Trust. Basically, the point of this video is to shine a light on the benefits of purchasing membership and actually decide on whether subscribing to it is worthwhile for your wallet and account progression, or if it's something you can just skip over. The video will be grouped into three parts: perks that are purely cosmetic and have no effect on the game. Part 2 will be membership perks that affect gameplay and quality of life. And the third part will be benefits that I think are completely useless and can be left out. And I don't want to waste any more time, so we can get into the bulk of the video. To start off with the cosmetic perks, we have the orange name of Star. I'm not going to get into this because it's literally just an orange name in-game and a star next to that name. You also get an exclusive membership cosmetic set and a custom member pet. Personally, I don't care much for these, but that's just me, and even if you cancel your membership, you keep the set and pets, so it's a good perk nonetheless. Another perk is that you get a 5% discount on all cosmetic purchases. This actually helps a lot with buying high star cosmetic sets like the Guardian or Frost Knight set, and has saved me a ton in lollies. This is probably the best and most helpful perk in the cosmetic section, and finishes off all of the cosmetic perks. This isn't a very big section, but it's worth mentioning because it's a game and most people like cosmetics, including myself. And now we'll finally move on to the quality of life perks, and brace yourself because it's a lot. The first feature I'd like to discuss is the looting magnet. Out of all the perks, this is easily top 3. Basically what it does is it auto picks up loot dropped by combat, and if your inventory is full, it remotely banks new things that it picks up automatically. This magnet lasts for 1 hour after use and has a 3-hour cooldown. However, this cooldown can be completely removed with the use of a loot coil that can be bought at merchant for 60 shards. This loot coil decreases the cooldown on magnet completely, or it can add another hour to an active magnet. This perk is great for combat farming and especially great for farming mobs that stack up drops quickly like grasshoppers, Anubis, and magnet-type beetles. Following this, we have teleport scrolls, and these things are crazy. There are about 5 different teleport scrolls, one for every major location in Aros, and cost 100 gold each at merchant, which is basically nothing. These scrolls are amazing for getting you to wherever you want to be quickly and for getting out of places with a lot of area like prison and the spider cave. It's also great for skilling, as you can use teleports to get to banks and node spots faster. Examples of this are using Brightleaf teleports to teleport to spawn while mining Naturite to bank faster, and using Shadow Dune teleports while cutting palms for the same reason. Great perk and saves you so much time that could have been spent walking to locations. The last perk in my top 3 is member servers. Currently, the only 2 member servers or worlds are based in Europe and the US, so if you aren't from those places, you can't enjoy them to the full extent, unfortunately. Regardless, member worlds make grinding so much easier because you don't have to compete with other players for skilling spots and, more importantly, mob farming spots. Currently, the Stain Spiders are the best farming spot and have been for some time, so they're often crowded and are near impossible to grind on during a boost without getting interrupted. But in the member world, the chances of getting interrupted are reduced by a ton and finding a spot is a lot easier. I personally maxed both of my combat skills on a member world and it went a lot smoother than if I were to grind on a public one. Amazing perk and could arguably be the best one. Now that I've gone through what I think are the best perks, I'm going to rapid fire through the remaining perks because they don't require as much explanation. So to begin, members get 5% more shards on shard purchases, 5% more skill passes when boosting. Pets get universal use, meaning that a combat pet can be leveled through an artisan and gathering skill, and will give the bonuses that a pet of those skills would normally give, like extra relics and faster woodcutting inventories. You get 3 wishes in your daily gift instead of 1, and skill passes count as 2 minutes instead of the usual 1 minute, which is another great perk because it saves you a lot of money. And yeah, that's everything in the quality of life section. This is pretty much all the value of buying membership lies, so if none of these perks have you hooked, I suggest against buying members because you won't find any value in it. For the final section, we have perks that I think are useless. And yeah, I lied to you, because I don't think that any of these perks are useless. I do think that some are a lot more important than others, and some of these perks only apply to me every so often, but they all have their uses and I'm happy that they're all there. So we'll finally get to answer the question, is membership actually worth it? And yeah, I think it's worth it. If you're around the mid-game and onwards, your account will progress so much faster than someone without membership, and it's not really close. I do think that if you've already maxed combat, then membership kind of loses its use because member worlds don't become as useful, but even then, it makes gathering skills less competitive. Membership is priced at around 10 USD per month, which is a lot for some people with weaker currencies, So if you can only buy it once, I believe the best time is to buy it before a long combat level grind. If you can afford it consistently though, then yes, I do think it is worth subscribing to. Well, that's it from me. I hope that this video provided some insight to what you're getting when you subscribe to membership and what you're missing out on when you don't subscribe to it. Um, Hopefully I'll drop another guide video later this week, so watch out for that. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.